Let's keep this simple. I live in New York City. I am 25 years old, and my problem is my relationship to my mom in Boston.
Your birth didn't go well. It took you a few days to come into this world. You were 10.5 pounds, which resulted in me being really sick and in the hospital for about 2 weeks.
Why did I go? I had it so easy.
And so here's the thing. My mom and I get along just fine, and I had a great childhood. I just find it kind of pathetic that I still allow myself to take advantage of her mothering, even at the age of 25. I mean, it's not that I don't take care of myself in New York, it's just that I know it's about time that I change and stop expecting her to buy me DVDs from TJ Maxx. They do sell undies in New York City.
Why did I go? I had it so easy. I had a room of...
When the doctor said it's a boy, and I really had wanted a girl because Ryan was supposed to be a girl, Craig was supposed to be a girl, Tyler, maybe I didn't care so much, and you surely, the only reason you're here on the face of this earth was because I wanted a girl. Anyways, Nana had given me this bonnet, and she said, I know God's gonna give you a girl, and at the time she was dying of cancer, and I thought, well, of course, she's, last wish, I'm gonna get a girl. And then I felt like it was a cruel joke when they said, it's a boy.
Hello, dear. All's fine. And no fear. What's yours is mine.
And then I knew I was never having my girl, because there was no way I could take a chance I was having 5 boys.
You sound pretty bitter about it.
I don't think I sound bitter. Not bitter. And actually, it's turned out that I think you really are my girl. Emotionally, you are my girl.
Why did I go? The living was easy.
Naturally, one would think that moving to New York would cure me of my dependency on my mother and prevent me from acting like I'm 14. But I still come home as often as possible, and I still ask my mom to do everything for me. It has gotten to the point where I know I need some type of obstacle or something to get in my way when I ask my mom to do things for me, because nothing else is working.
So, what would you think if I did start to call you by your first name?
Well, first I'd ask you why. And then I'd think you were trying to distance yourself from me.
But I guess just as I'm moving into, a newer stage of my life where friends are getting married and people are growing up and people have kids, and to think that you had a life outside of the family is what I'm trying to reconcile. Oh. And I think by calling you Gene, it would allow me to,
Even if you call me Jean, you could still call me up and say, Jean, have you made that dentist appointment for me yet? Jean, I got student loan things in there. Would you open them and tell me if I have to pay them? And if I do, will you pay them for me? Jean, could you drop a car over at Logan Express because I'm not getting home till 11:30? Jean, what's to eat? Jean, what can I have to eat?
But I couldn't.
Jean, I need deodorant and razors.
But
Jean, could you make me to eat
That would be
something to eat on the way to the bus stop in the morning?
that would be different. It would really
Would
feel
it stop you?
It would really feel weird to me to call you by your first name and ask you to do that stuff.
Well, maybe you should just try it.
Maybe I will.